are unfortunately back, and I could not get Matt to take down that background, so we're just going to
Yeah.
have to deal with it for now. But in the background of me, I got the glorious Penn State whiteout atmosphere because we're not going to be able to experience that this year for obvious reasons. But
This is the time Minnesota beat Penn State because Penn State was overrated and garbage.
we were not overrated. Sean Clifford just couldn't play that game. He threw
Because he
three
was,
interceptions.
yeah, he's
He was
trash.
terrible. Yeah,
He's trash.
I say he's trash just as much as you say he's trash. I agree with you. There's no debate here. He is trash.
Speaking of trash Big Ten quarterbacks, what's going to happen with Michigan? They're going to be horrible.
Oh my God, who's their quarter? Did Shea Patterson go?
Yeah, he's on the Patriots. No, he's on the
Dylan
Chiefs. He's on the Chiefs.
McCaffrey though.
Yeah, but if McCaffrey was better than Patterson, he would have started.
Dylan McCaffrey, I still think is better than Shea Patterson, but it's just that Shea Patterson was the #1 recruit in the nation coming out.
But that don't matter if you stink. Harbaugh doesn't care about that.
He was the biggest transfer that Jim Harbaugh ever got, so he kind of had to play him.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I think Dylan McCaffrey is going to be fine. Do I think Michigan's going to be serious? No, but I think
I'd say 7-5, 8-4. Yeah, around there.
Yeah, I would say that. Maybe they get the Blue Bonnet Bowl.
Yeah, we love the Blue Bonnet Bowl.
Oh my God, the Blue Bonnet Bowl was legendary.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. So there was some big news in football this week. I'm sure you all heard about it.
Oh, actually, Jake, I'd like to stop you.
Yeah.
Because in this past week, Michigan State has gotten Imani Bates, called the next Kevin Durant by more than one person, and Max Christie. Those are 2 5-star recruits. And Imani Bates is trying to reclassify for 2021 so he can come out with Max Christie and win us a trip or two. So that will be great. Jake's waiting for a scandal. It won't happen.
You say that now.
Yeah.
You guys got 2 5-star recruits. All right, listen, I'll put it this way. You guys got 2 5. Yeah. Duke literally had the top 3 recruits in the nation, and they still couldn't win the Natty. So we'll see when they get there.
Krzyzewski's no Izzo, obviously. That's a joke.
Has Izzo coached Team USA?
No, Izzo turned him down.
No, of course. Of course he did.
Yeah. Izzo wouldn't work on Team USA, though. Because he would just start yelling at LeBron, and LeBron would tell him to shut up, and he wouldn't know what to do.
Probably, yeah. And LeBron's a little baby, but it's fine. All right, moving on. Big news in football this week, okay? Joe Judge, the coach of the Giants, actually got a haircut. That's the big news in the NFL right now. Yeah, wow. I'm kidding. Cam Newton. Bill Belichick is scaring the living you-know-what out of me.
I mean, I really wasn't surprised. I was more surprised that it took so long.
It took so... You know what I think happened?
What?
ESPN, like a day or two before the signing happened, ESPN went on Get Up. They had the topic, are the Patriots tanking? And my theory is that Bill Belichick saw that segment and got so pissed off and just was like, okay, and just signed Cam Newton.
You see, honestly, I could see that, but I also kind of think maybe he was just like, I'm gonna get Cam. Mm-hmm. Like, I will get Cam, so why not have some fun?
I'm scared. I'm terrified.
If Cam is the Cam of whenever they went to the Super Bowl and he didn't jump on the fumble,
15,
then I could say with 100% confidence they'll be in the AFC divisional round. I would also I'd be fairly confident saying he'll go to the championship round, and I wouldn't be surprised if he could go to a Super Bowl.
Okay, but here's the thing: we still don't know what Cam Newton is.
Exactly, it's all going to depend on that. If this is the last 3 years of Cam Newton, they'll go 8-8.
Yeah, and like, especially because Cam Newton had a pretty bad injury. Like, I'm just gonna list off some stats since his MVP season. All right. Here we go. 2016 to 2019, his average completion percentage, 59.6%.
It's pretty trash.
Yeah. All right. Touchdown to interception ratio, average, 22 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. That's per year. Yeah.
It's pretty trash. It's like Baker Mayfield.
He has a 23-23 record in those years. And he has thrown a total of 65 touchdowns and 44 interceptions.
That's like Baker Mayfield.
Okay. Baker Mayfield has a lot to prove, and stop being down on him. You know how I feel about Baker Mayfield.
I know.
Yeah, so Cam has not, even though he is the superstar athlete that we all know him to be, we're not getting 2015 Cam. We haven't gotten 2015 Cam throughout most of his career. 2015 Cam was one season where everything fell right. Actually, a lot didn't fall right because he lost Calvin Benjamin that year, and he just had to deal with it. Ted Ginn as its best
Was
receiver.
Jonathan Stewart still the running back then?
Jonathan Stewart had a really good year that year, yeah. So that helped a lot. Cam was a lot healthier back then. He was able to run more. He was 26 that year. So he was a lot younger. Now he's 30, he's going to be 31.
Yeah.
So you're not getting 26-year-old Cam Newton. You're getting 31-year-old Cam Newton. Now, the thing that scares me is I think Belichick's wanted a mobile quarterback his entire career. Yeah. And now he's got a 6'6", 230 absolute monster of a mobile quarterback. And that's what scares me. Because even though it's not 2015 Cam, the things they're going to be able to scheme up are going to make him look very, very good.
Plus, you got Lewerke just in case he goes down.
Oh, my God. I hate you so much.
I know.
Brian, he has to bring up Michigan State every nook and cranny,
Look at your background and tell me you're any different.
This is the best atmosphere in college football. What's wrong with my background?
I don't know. Go Cross go, man. When we have to rope off a third of the stadium because of the lack of attendance.
It's like the Oakland Athletics.
And I'm saying a third, and I'm undershooting with that statement.
How big is the stadium? It's probably tiny anyway.
Actually, it's not that bad.
Really?
It's a wraparound. I mean, it's not. It's like 75 for wraparound, 75% of a wraparound. Obviously, it's not as tall as yours.
Yeah.
But it's decent for the school.
Okay.
Starting the season 3-0 with the loss of Ivy Leagues.
No. Okay. Yeah. His reasoning is that Holy Cross is starting the season 3-0 because the Ivy Leagues have. By the way, I am completely distraught that I'm not going to be able to see Yale versus Harvard, which is the greatest rivalry in college football, if you ask me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
How am I going to be able to watch college football without the Ivy Leagues? I mean, I'm not going to be able to watch Dartmouth, Brown. Are you kidding me? What?
Oh,
it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough.
Don't forget Princeton.
Princeton, yes. Jason Garrett, Princeton guy. There you go. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Harvard guy.
Yeah.
That's the only.
Jamarcus Russell, Yale.
Jamarcus Russell went to LSU.
You think Jamarcus Russell went to Yale?
No, you're the one that said it.
You took it. You acted like I was serious with that, though.
I never know if you're serious or not because you never fail to surprise me. Yeah. So, all in all, if I had to ask you today, how far do you think the Patriots are making it? If you had to give me like a definitive answer, how far do you think the Patriots are making it?
With 100% confidence, if he plays healthy, the AFC divisional round, I would not be surprised.
I would agree with you. So, do you think for sure the Patriots are now favored to win the division? It was
absolutely 100%.
Yeah, it was the Bills, but now it's the Patriots. I still think it's going to come down to the last couple of weeks between the Bills and the Patriots because I think the Bills are being very, very slept on right now.
Well, I think they could still both make the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised if they both made the playoffs.
I think that's pretty much a guarantee that they're both going to make the playoffs.
I think Cam, if he's healthy, he's going to win comeback player of the year.
Yeah, he's every year they have a player that they want to win comeback player of the year. You know what I mean? Like a couple years ago it was Aaron Rodgers, and then it was J.J. Watt. And then
Andrew Luck was the MVP favorite going into last year.
Yeah. We also had that one.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. And this year, if Cam plays literally average,
he'll win comeback player of the year.
Yeah, not even question. Just the sheer atmosphere that he created when he got signed is the reason that he's going to win comeback player of the year. It's like when J.J. Watt did all that stuff in the offseason for Hurricane Harvey with Houston. Mm-hmm. We all knew he was winning Walter Payton Man of the Year that year. Like it was done. It was set in stone.
Like they shouldn't have had the competition.
Exactly. So that's kind of
how much did he raise? Didn't he raise like 300 million or something like that?
Okay, no, it was like $31 million. But that's
I thought it was a lot more than that. It's still a lot.
Yeah, he could have. He just stopped it at a certain point because he was like, I don't know what to do with all this money. Like he knew like his original goal was like $500,000.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I actually donated to my boy Sam Ellinger's COVID-19 relief fund.
Wow.
I know because Heisman favorite.
He is not the Heisman favorite.
He's my Heisman favorite.
Stop.
In my heart. My heart.
You sound like uneducated. Like that's just how you sound. The three Heisman candidates Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Spencer Rattler. That's it.
Thank you for including Spencer Rattler in that list.
Well, that's who's going to win the Heisman. Is one of those three.
Yeah. All right, moving on. All right, Cam. By the way, last year, amazing stat line here. 0-2, 52%, 56% completion percentage, 572 yards, 6 yards per attempt, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Might as well throw me out there.
Do you know how many fantasy points that equated to, Matthew?
I wasn't really paying attention to you, so no.
In 3 games, 16.7.
It's like 5 a game.
A Pro Bowl quarterback played 3 games and had 16.7 fantasy points.
Ooh,
I'm pretty sure Brock Osweiler could get that in 1 game.
I just realized something.
What?
We're getting near the NFL season. It's almost Philip Lindsay hating time again.
Oh, yes. We got to bring that back. Behind Melvin Gordon, we have all the energy to hate on Philip Lindsay in the world. Oh, my God. Oh, I miss that, actually.
And it's not like we hate him. He's just overhyped.
No, he's so overhyped. Every Denver fan is like, he's the best running back in the league. Like, no.
No, he's not. I wouldn't put him top 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him top 15. If he was, I would. Why did you guys sign Melvin Gordon? This is not
exactly
a Chubb situation where either one of those guys could rush for 1,000. I mean, Philip Lindsay, did he rush for 1,000 last year? I could actually look that up.
I don't know.
Hold on. Philip Lindsay did rush for 1,000 yards last year. He rushed
good for him.
1,011. So he was just.
Hey, still made it.
Now
wasn't he like a yard short last year? He was really close.
For 1,037 his first year in the league.
I'm thinking of James Conner.
Yeah. He's 25. He came in the league at 24.
Yeah. Athlon Sports has Philip Lindsay as the 21st running back in the NFL. Sounds about right.
I would put him lower than that. Now, I will say this.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, does it say his fantasy points? All right. Total. Last year, he had 162 fantasy points.
That's terrible.
That's top 20.
That's
like at best.
That's RB3, RB4. 10 points a game.
That's RB not on my team. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I would go the whole draft without drafting Philip Lindsay if he was available.
Yeah.
That's how much I don't believe in him.
Yeah.
No offense, Philip Lindsay, even though you're not watching this. Anyway, moving on.
He's going to watch this one day.
One day, when we're 55, he'll watch this and be like, these idiots. When he's in the Hall of Fame and we're still hating on him.
He wasn't that good.
No, he wasn't. But he has had 2,000 yard seasons, and I commend him for that.
Yeah.
But he needed significantly more rushes this year to get to 1,000 yards than he needed last year. He needed 192 rushes to get to 1,037 yards his first year. He needed 224 to get to 1,011 this year. So Broncos fans, that's regression.
Yeah.
That's the definition of regression. He's getting worse. I'm not saying he's trash. The stats are saying that. Okay. Yeah. So, and you can't argue with stats. Stats say everything. You don't even need scouts anymore. Just look at a piece of paper. That's all you need. All right. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Anyway.
I love the TED Talk.
Thank you. Moving on. Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert requested a trade today.
Yeah.
So, Matt, I ask you, are the 49ers going 0-16 this year with the complete loss of talent on their team?
No, but they're not going to be good.
No, I need you to say yes.
Well, then find someone else to do this.
I'll get Mel Kiper. He'll say yes.
Yeah. Jake.
Skip.
Stop.
Anyway, Raheem Mostert requested a trade today. Obviously, because they couldn't get a contract done. He's older than I thought.
He's bounced around.
Yeah, he's bounced around a lot. He's 28 years old, had a breakout season this year, 774 yards, 8 touchdowns, had a really good NFC Championship game.
He had a really good last 3 games of the regular season into postseason.
Yeah, scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. He was very impactful on that Super Bowl run. Very, very much impactful. Yeah. I still remember the moment where Damian Williams went up to him, the locker room after the Super Bowl and like they
Yeah.
exchanged jerseys and all that stuff. But yeah,
Could
he's
have been
requested
Super Bowl
trade.
MVP.
I think he might have been because it was not going to be Jimmy. I think it might have been Nick Bosa too.
No, I was talking about.
Damian Williams.
Yeah, I thought he should
No,
have been Super Bowl MVP.
no,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Mahomes didn't have that great of a game.
Sammy Watkins had a pretty good game.
No, I'm like Sammy Watkins is the Phillip Lindsays of wide receivers.
Okay, don't
In
sleep
my
on
opinion.
Sammy. Don't sleep on Sammy. Anyway, all right. Raheem Mostert, yeah, 772 yards, 8 touchdowns last year. Very good in the playoffs. I can actually tell you the teams he's been on. He's been on Cleveland, Miami, Baltimore, Chicago, and then to San Francisco.
Yeah, so he's
So
a
5
traveler.
Yeah. Yeah. He's the Ryan Tannehill. No, he's the Ryan Fitzpatrick of running backs
You were
at
close.
this point. Yeah. This close. Ryan, same thing. So, yes, he had a very good season. He's going to be 28 this year. All right. He had a breakout season last year. They already lost Matt Breida to the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're going to lose Raheem Mostert.
If
lost
they trade him.
Samuel. Yeah, I think they kind of have to trade him. They lost Raheem Mostert. They lost Deebo Samuel for the year.
Yeah.
Their offense is depleted, and Jimmy Garoppolo, we all know, is the worst quarterback in the league. So, honestly,
it's only a matter of time till George Kittle asks out.
I know
That would be it.
Kyle Shanahan still needs to learn how to not choke.
That won't happen.
Is this the downfall of the 49ers?
They really only had one good season.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't call it a downfall.
I mean, they were on the up and up.
Well, let me put it like this. If you have 5 mediocre seasons, a good season, then 5 more mediocre seasons, were you really good or were you lucky?
This is my Cam Newton argument because that's all he was. Exactly. See?
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Who is that guy that coached for the 49ers? I'm forgetting his name, but he had the weirdest. He coached for a year. He coached the 49ers for a year before. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, damn it. All right.
I'll look it up. But I was thinking, where do you think Raheem Mostert could go?
Realistically, I don't know if he's going to get a starting job. I could see because of he catches out of the backfield pretty well.
Yeah.
So I could see I could see the Patriots adding him. I think that would be a good addition.
You see, if I was Thomas Brady, I would be on the phone right now. Not gonna lie. There was the last 4 coaches were Kyle Shanahan, Chip Kelly, Jim Tomsula, and then Jim Harbaugh.
Tomsula.
I don't even know who that is. I legitimately don't know who this is. Oh, that guy.
That's the year I was talking about. Oh my God, I remember when Chip Kelly was the coach.
I remember him, yeah.
Yeah. Man.
But yeah, I think he would work great on the Buccaneers because all Tom does is dink to the running back.
Exactly. And I don't trust Ronald. I'm not a Ronald Jones fan. Like, I don't see it with Ronald Jones.
Trade Ronald Jones and a 4th-round pick for Raheem Mostert.
Trade Tom Brady for Raheem Mostert.
I would do that too.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, who's their backup?
That's a great question.
I don't know who Tom Brady's backup. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Bucks quarterback depth chart. Here we go. Give me a second. Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert's still in the league, people.
That's amazing.
The Mizzou Missile.
Hey, if Drew Stanton is still in the league, anyone could still be in the league.
That's true. Except Colin Kaepernick. Moving on. Moving on. All right. Yeah, so Raheem Mostert, I don't know how the San Francisco 49ers offense is going to do this year. I think their defense is going to do well.
Oh, I don't think their defense will have a problem.
Yeah, especially replacing. I mean, DeForest Buckner was really the biggest loss there, and they replaced him with Javon Kinlaw, who's kind of going to be the same player anyway. I think the world of Javon Kinlaw, but their offense is really going to let them down this year. I'm looking at a 10-6 season. I mean, Tevin Coleman,
maybe
Jerick McKinnon. What are they going to do?
If Tevin Coleman could stay healthy, they'll be okay. But he can't stay healthy.
And you better not draft him again this year.
I think I'm done drafting Tevin Coleman. Yeah, I think you're right.
The rest of your life, yeah.
Every year. I'm like, this is his year. Devonta's gonna get hurt. Tevin
What did
Coleman
I
also
s-
gets hurt.
What did I say? That's like Virginia and March Madness. I picked Virginia to win the NCAA
Like the
tournament
last 5 years, right?
5 years in a row. And then last year, I went, I'm done picking Virginia. And what happens? They win the whole damn thing. That is just my luck. That
Yeah.
is just my
Actually,
luck.
you're giving me more of an excuse to draft Tevin Coleman again.
Go ahead. I have no problem with you drafting Tevin Coleman. Listen, that's more off my hands. If you want to go ahead and draft him, you go ahead.
I can't take a risk with that. I'm already taking a risk with Dalvin Cook, it seems.
Yeah, you should take Philip Lindsay too. Here's a great player.
Yeah.
Great player. All right. So moving on from that, we're actually going to get into some basketball news for the first time on the podcast.
Look at us. LeBron is the GOAT.
No, okay, shut up. Anyway, we are MJ lovers on this podcast. Thank you very much. By the way, I never understood that when people are like, how dare you disrespect LeBron James like that by saying he's not the GOAT. LeBron James is still the second best player of all time. Like, I don't understand how people get
he's
butt
at least
hurt.
second.
Yeah. Like, calm down. Okay? Calm down, 11-year-olds with your LeBron Lakers jerseys, all right? Saying you've been a LeBron fan your entire life, your entire life.
Wait,
you haven't.
You haven't been a LeBron fan your entire life?
Says the Heat fan that I'm talking to.
Oh, that was so front-runnerish. I'm not even gonna... That was, like, legitimately pure front-runner, and I don't care.
I mean, I had a LeBron front-runner movement after they won the championship, and I changed our group chat name to Believeland. That was a little bit of front-runner move.
Yeah, that was very.
But that's why we're the Frontrunners podcast.
So we're some
together. It all ties together. Anyway, all right. So the NBA bubble is looking less and less. All right. By the way, NBA news, a little bit of NBA news. Jamal Crawford signed with the Nets today because the Nets are losing all of their players to Corona.
They should just give up. Just give
the
it
Nets,
to.
I think, should just fold as a team. Just like they have no good players.
They fired former St. Anthony's Friar Kenny Atkinson.
I know. I think they should just fold. I mean, who do they have? Like Kevin Durant, trash. Kyrie Irving, locker room cancer. Like, I mean,
yeah.
DeAndre Jordan, trash.
Old.
Yeah. So legitimately, the most.
But they got the fro. They got the fro.
The most devastating thing to ever happen to the Nets was for them to lose D'Angelo Russell. I am still pissed about that because D'Angelo Russell fit perfectly on that team. Anyway, NBA bubble. The NBA is actually talking about doing a second bubble, kind of like a consolation.
The NIT. The NIT.
Exactly. Which is what the Knicks would play in. And I'm going to say this to NBA Commissioner Absol. Yeah. I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to look at the camera. I don't want to see the Knicks play again. Please. Please, dear God.
Like ever?
Do not let them play again. Ever. I wish they would just fold as a franchise. Get Jim Dolan out of the NBA.
I could get behind that.
Do not put me through that torture again. I hate, because when I watch the Knicks, I have hope, and then every night that hope gets crushed in with a steel mallet, and then I have to bring back up my love for them because it's never going to go away because I'm a Knicks fan for life.
I love the Knicks because they just torture you. Frank Ntilikina. Not getting the first overall pick last year.
Oh my God.
Not getting KD or Kyrie.
I'm fine with RJ. I'm fine with RJ though. RJ looks good.
Who are you guys going to draft this year? I can't wait.
We're getting, we're getting LaMelo Ball.
You are not getting LaMelo Ball.
If we get LaMelo Ball, our team.
LaMelo Ball is supposedly going to the Warriors.
Please no.
I don't get it.
Please
I don't know why.
You don't get it.
I don't get it. They don't need him.
Put Clay at the 3, and then you got like.
And then Wiggins at 6, I guess. Well, no, we're trading Wiggins.
Yeah, you guys aren't keeping him. I forgot you guys have Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, we're trading him and a couple firsts for Giannis. I forgot.
Shut the hell up. Shut up.
According to NBA DraftNet, the New York Knicks select Tyrese Halliburton, 6'5" point guard, Iowa State.
If we take a point guard,
you don't need a point guard.
Iowa State. We need a point guard. What are you talking about? We don't need a point guard. We've been looking for a point guard for the last.
No, you don't need a point guard. You need a team.
That's true, but a point guard would be nice. We have our shooting guard. We have our center. Kevin Knox has to learn to be something.
Kevin Knox is a waste.
Our two for-sure players that we have are Mitchell Robinson at the center and RJ Barrett. And RJ Barrett at the 2. That's it. That's all we got. Elfrid Payton was a very nice piece, though.
Hey, Elfrid Payton and fantasy is nice.
Walking triple-double.
Walking triple-double. I think he finally cut his hair, though.
He did on the Knicks. It's short now.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But yeah, so the NBA is discussing a second bubble. I do not want them to do that. If you didn't get that from my tone,
I did kind of get.
I mean, who wouldn't want to see the Bulls play the Knicks in the toilet bowl? Like, what the how? Like, why is that going to be entertaining basketball? I just want the Knicks season. Every year when the NBA season starts, I watch the first game and then I just want the season to be over. That's it. That's all I want. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, seriously, it's getting bad until the point where it might get to the point where if Seattle ever gets a team again, I might hop over.
Wow,
become a Seattle Supersonics fan. How would that be a front runner if their team was just developing?
I'm messing with you, Jacob.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
See what Bleacher Report says.
So I just want to go over this, though. The Milwaukee Bucks are the favorites to win the NBA bubble championship. I do not disagree with that. This is our second topic, by the way.
Yeah. I'd like to say Bleacher Report has you taking Cole Anthony at 5.
I'm fine with that. Cole Anthony, I'm fine with.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little early for him, though.
Cole Anthony, I'm okay with.
Well,
what about the college basketball season ended before March Madness, so we didn't really get to talk. UNC had
a horrible year.
Yeah. Where did that come from? They have one of the top players in the nation. Like, yeah, Cole Anthony was playing great. Cole Anthony was playing great basketball. And UNC usually isn't a team that needs, like, marquee players to play well.
No, they usually aren't. But
yeah.
I don't know. They kind of hit the bed this year. Kind of trash.
Yeah, they hit the bed like Jeremy.
Ooh. No one knows who that is, though.
It's true. That's our friend. That's a hoe. Anyway.
This is a family show. This is a family show.
You know what? Who's watching this with their family? Nobody's sitting around their living room watching
Nobody watches us to begin with.
Okay. A lot of people watch this. Thank you very much.
No.
Bye. Yeah, so we're going to go through. Give me your top 3 teams, like in order that you can see winning the NBA championship this year.
All right.
In the bubble.
So at number 3, I'm going to put the Lakers.
Okay.
Because they're the Lakers and they have the GOAT.
Yes.
And wait, who?
Alex Caruso.
Oh, forgot about him. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
No. But in all seriousness, when they're all healthy and everything, they will be rather good. Yes. And I don't see a reason why they don't make to the semifinals. Is it a conference championship still or no?
I don't think so.
I don't know. They should just do a 16 bracket.
Yeah, just like March Madness. Do it with the NBA.
Yeah. All right. So I have the Bucks at 2.
Okay.
I mean, I see them going to the championship, but I think the Clippers are the best team when fully healthy.
Yes.
Because they have 3 lockdown defenders who will lock down Goat.
Goat. Lock down.
Goat. Uh-huh. And I think that they would be able to do it. Their 5th, listen to this. Their 5th string shooting guard is Kawhi Leonard. Imagine having Kawhi Leonard at your 5th string.
He's their starting small forward, Matt.
I know. But Patrick Beverley is one of my favorite basketball players. I love Patrick Beverley.
He's so funny to watch because he just gets in so many people's faces.
I love it. I think he is amazing.
Especially when he plays Alonzo. It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great basketball.
Paul George, lockdown defender.
Uh-huh.
He was an MVP candidate not too long ago.
Last year.
Yeah, that's not long ago.
No, it is not.
Kawhi Leonard has a big hand. But yeah, I see the Clippers doing some decent damage, if not winning. Kawhi slowly taking over the NBA.
Kawhi has taken over the NBA. It's just been a quiet takeover because he doesn't say anything.
He literally says nothing. It's great.
He says no. I didn't know he had a family until like recently.
Can we talk about the meals that are being served at this bubble?
You saw that picture?
That was disgusting. It's like an adult Lunchables.
It was lunch food. It was cafeteria lunch food. It was worse than St. Anthony's lunch food. That's what it was.
St. Anthony's did not have bad food, though. Like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
Oh, those peanut butter jellies that I got every day were hit different. Those were good.
Peanut butter jelly and ginger ale. That was your lunch.
Every year, every day. And I got a snack, and I got candy. I think I got Skittles or something like that after.
Yeah.
I had the Michelle Obama My Plate? I had it filled. Okay. I had it there. Right?
You had a system.
With the white bread. I had the nuts was the peanut butter.
Where's your vegetable? Where's your vegetable?
A nut grows right on trees, so that's a vegetable. The Skittles grow on trees.
No.
Yes.
No.
Chocolate milk. Chocolate is a.
You sound dumber every second of these podcasts. Like, your intelligence level starts off pretty high, and then you just go down.
I am very intelligent. That's why I go to the Pennsylvania State University. Thank you very much.
No. Yeah, you're going there for a very different reason than what you were originally going there for.
And I got in for what I was originally going there for. So, exactly. Very difficult to do. Penn State University Park actually has a 30% acceptance rate. So
really?
Yes. But they will never tell you that number because they don't want you to know that the branch campuses. They don't want the branch campuses to feel bad. You have to go digging for that number. Anyway, moving on. My top three. At number 3, I'm going to have, drum roll please, Matthew, the Toronto Raptors.
Oh, wow. That's disgusting.
How is that disgusting? They were one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference.
Get out of here.
The Toronto Raptors will defend their title at the number 3 position. At least I think they have the third best chance to defend their title. They were playing phenomenal basketball. The emergence of Fred VanVleet as a starting
Drake.
No, he's not. Yeah, Fred VanVleet, who got an MVP vote in the finals last year, as he should have, because he was ice cold.
Oh, so he has more finals MVP votes than Russell Wilson has MVP votes?
Shut up. The emergence of Fred VanVleet. All right, that team plays so well together, especially with Kyle Lowry. All right, Jonas Valanciunas. They all play really, really well together. Marc Gasol. They all play really well together.
They don't have Valanciunas and Gasol.
That's true. You're right.
I know.
I apologize.
I know.
Thank you for reminding me. Anyway, they traded Marc Gasol for Jonas Valanciunas.
Other way around. They have Marc Gasol right now.
That's what I said.
You said they traded Gasol for Valanciunas.
They could have been the Grizzlies. You didn't know which day I was talking about.
Yeah, I
did. Anyway, the Raptors have Marc Gasol, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, the emergence of him.
And that other guy.
And that other guy, whoever their other.
Norman Powell?
Norman Powell. That's who it is. But yeah.
He's literally that other guy.
Yeah, Drake. Drake's the other guy.
No, that's Fred VanVleet.
They look so similar. It's scary.
I just love how you claim that the Raptors are this great team, and I've just knocked you off on 4 or 5 things that you've said that are wrong.
In terms of their players, but I know they're a good team. I haven't watched them in a while, Matt. All right, the NBA season has been here in a while. All right, hold on. I'm definitely not pulling up the Raptors roster right now. Serge Ibaka, OG Anunoby, Patrick McCaw, who's the luckiest player in NBA history.
Yeah, is there a guy with the last name of Miller? I think he went to Holy Cross.
Malcolm Miller.
Yeah, that's my boy. Holy Cross right there.
He played college basketball for Holy Cross. Stanley Johnson is still in the league. Oh, wow.
Still?
Oh, my God. That was the draft bust of all draft busts by the Pistons. Anyway.
Pistons have had many draft busts.
They have. Who's the other one that was between LeBron and Melo?
I know he wasn't American. Darko Milicic.
Darko Milicic. What a pick. What a pick there. Yes. All right, moving on. So that was my number 3 team. Number 2, I'm going to have the Los Angeles Clippers, okay, for the reasons you explained. Okay. I don't think I don't think the Lakers are there yet.
No.
In terms of
I
team
think they need to
chemistry.
draft Cassius Winston, and then they'll be there.
Number 1, I just don't think they like Frank Vogel as their head coach.
I don't either.
Moving on to my number 1 team. That is right. You guessed it. The Detroit Pistons. I am kidding, of course. The New York Knicks. No. I wish. I so wish. The Milwaukee Bucks.
It will never happen. Jake, look at your camera. It will never happen.
I am aware of that, Matt, but I need hope. Okay. Yes, I think the Milwaukee Bucks are the best team in basketball right now. I think Giannis is going to get a ring. Giannis is 100% going to get a ring.
Yeah,
he has the team to do it right now, and I think they're going to capitalize on this opportunity because they have the most well-rounded team, in my opinion, in the NBA, bench and starters.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got Robin Lopez coming off the bench, like that's a good player to have coming off the bench.
All right, so the Bucks better hope that they win a ring because if they don't, Giannis will be repping the blue, white, and yellow next year.
Ursan Ilyasova.
Giannis will be a Golden State Warrior.
What?
Giannis will be a Golden State Warrior if they don't win.
Giannis is not going to be a Golden State Warrior. We're not having a Kevin Durant July 4th situation happening again.
Giannis will go to the Warriors and AD will go to the Warriors.
Do you hear yourself right now?
No.
You tell me I'm more stupid every time I say a word.
Hey, I will say,
you think Giannis?
I accurately predicted both Kevin Durant and DeMarcus Cousins, and you know that.
Did DeMarcus Cousins really contribute to the Warriors? Did he really do anything for the Warriors?
Yeah, he made them worse.
He was He was incredibly out of shape. He came back way too early.
But I predicted it.
Good for you, Matt. Why didn't you predict Corona and actually make a difference in this world?
I predicted most of our head-to-head NFL games, which, if the viewers don't know, I won because I'm smarter than Jake.
I went on a terrible streak of just flop.
You hit the bed, and then to make up for your hitting of the bed, you hit the bed more.
I started out on fire. My upsets were getting.
You were up by 7.
Like
you were up
my
by
upsets
7.
Were being like that. I had 1 week where I think I went like 13-3, and I was like,
you were up by 7, and then within 2 or 3 weeks, I was up by 7.
Yeah.
And I picked the Dolphins like 5 weeks in a row.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna blame that on is I had a crazy girlfriend at that time, so I'm gonna blame that on her. I wasn't paying attention as much to the NFL, so I wasn't able to absorb the information.
Yeah, that's what was going on.
Yeah, and so she was distracting me with her psychopathicness, and so I couldn't.
You dated for 2 months.
That should just tell you how crazy she was. She was insane. Completely a rebound, but it's okay. Anyway.
Oh, that was 100% a rebound.
100% a rebound.
What's that guy's name? Taurean Prince. You go up, you get the ball with 2 hands,
Yes.
Come back down.
Yeah, so Yale.
That was him, right? Taurean Prince?
Yeah, Taurean Prince. Yeah, so Yale out-rebounded you guys on the boards today. How do you think that happened?
How does Yale out-rebound Baylor?
Yeah, so you go up when the ball bounces off the basket. You go up with 2 hands, grab the ball.
You bring it down, and that's a rebound. They did that more times than we did.
Legendary press conference.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Okay, I'm adding content now. Look at me contributing to the content.
If it's about tennis, I'm just going to end it right now. So
it's not.
Please continue.
It's about basketball.
Okay.
From each conference, an underdog team you could see going far.
Okay. The New Orleans Pelicans in the West. Sorry, I keep forgetting. They're in the Eastern United States, but they're in the Western Conference. I don't understand how that works.
Well, where did they start? Like, where was their first location? That will explain it.
New Orleans.
Really?
Yes. The Grizzlies, I understand because they were in Vancouver.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they went to Memphis. But the Pelicans were always in New Orleans. They were originally the New Orleans Jazz, which then moved to Utah.
Yeah.
By the way, don't even get me started on the Pelicans team. I get it's the state bird of Louisiana, but just say, Matt, the Pelicans.
Trust me.
The
I'm
Pelicans
still not a
is the
fan.
team name.
I'm very curious to hear what happens with the Redskins.
I mean, I think their first thing they're going to do is switch from that Native American logo to the R logo, their old school R logo. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They're going to switch back to that.
Yeah. But I'm hearing that they like the Red Tails. I'm hearing they like Red Hawk. Like, I'm hearing a bunch of stuff. They still want the red theme because they don't want to repaint the whole stadium.
The thing I don't understand is the Cleveland Indians. That's not offending anybody, right?
We're not going to branch into politics, Jacob.
That's not politics, though. But, like, is it I feel like it's not. It's just calling them by the wrong name. Like, it's literally like, if anything, the Native Americans probably look at the Indians and are like, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's not offensive. It's just
I don't find the name of Indian offensive, but
Redskins I understand because that's a derogatory term.
Yeah.
That I understand. But Indians, like, I feel like that's just calling them the wrong thing. That's not like, you know what I mean? It's like calling it's like if I called you Asian. Like it's not.
It's just not true.
It's not offensive to you, but it's not
true.
It's just not true. Like, it's like I'm just calling you the wrong thing.
All right.
Anyway,
but just get back to the topic. Get back to so you had the Pelicans in the West.
Yes, and then in the East, I would have. If I had a list of teams that are, hold on, I'm going to bring up a list of teams that are in.
You don't know what teams in the playoffs. Just
all right, Matt. I can't think of them.
I can't either, but I just know the two teams I'm thinking of.
22 teams. The Miami Heat in the East.
All right, I was also going with the Heat in the East. They have Jimmy Buckets, Tyler Hero. I don't know what.
Tyler Hero. Yep.
Goran Dragic.
Oh wait! Don't sleep on the Grizzlies though.
Yeah, I can see that. Jamarant.
If Zion wins Rookie of the Year, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, me too.
He does not deserve. If Joel Embiid did not win Rookie of the Year that one year, he played like 30 games.
Mm-hmm.
Then Zion doesn't deserve to win Rookie of the Year this year.
I agree. Yeah. Now, if I was to pick a Western Conference team, I feel like they're a top 8 team, and the Nuggets get no press.
Oh, I forgot about the Nuggets.
They're a top team, and they get no media attention.
They were what, the number 2 seed last year in the playoffs?
No, the Warriors were 2. They were 3.
They were number 1 then.
No, I thought the Rockets were number 1 last year. No, the Warriors were 1. You're right. You were right.
Yeah, they were 2. Yeah. Okay. So they were top 2 seed in the West last year.
Yeah.
And they didn't lose anybody.
No.
Jamal Murray had a little bit of a down year at the beginning of the year, but he picked it up.
My boy Gary Harris is one of the most underrated shooting guards. He's the longest tenured Nuggets player.
Yeah.
He's only been on the team for like 7 years, 6-7 years.
It's Isaiah Thomas on the Nuggets, right?
They have like the only thing that concerns me with the Nuggets is that Jokic lost weight.
He looks jacked, though. He looks ready. I would not be concerned. I'd be scared.
But, I mean, they're starting 5, Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Will Barton, Paul Millsap, Nikola Jokic. Why is that not getting attention?
Oh, Isaiah Thomas was on the Wizards.
Yeah. They have Michael Porter Jr., who has tremendous upside.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he has much upside in the NBA.
Yeah. Like,
he started coming through too right around when the NBA season, he started picking it up like a lot. I think he was getting starter minutes.
Noah Vonleh like a decent starting center 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, the Trailblazers.
He's their 3rd string center.
And they're the best center. I would argue one of the best centers in the league. I mean, Jokic. Yeah. Jokic is literally a point guard playing center.
Yeah. So I think that team has a good shot.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Ooh,
then the Kings, I feel like the Kings are getting slept on a lot too.
Are they in the running?
They are, yeah.
Really? De'Aaron Fox.
Fox, very good player. Buddy Hield doesn't get enough press, but he has been one of the best shooting guards.
Yeah, he's probably top 3 shooter in the league right now. Not gonna lie.
He is. He honestly is. And then the reason I said Grizzlies is because Justice Winslow was a big addition for them that a lot of people are forgetting about. I mean,
I forgot about
they
it.
have Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah.
The Grizzlies have them. John Morant was big. John Morant's rookie of the year. Like,
He should be.
He just give him the award right now. Yeah, because if Zion wins it, I'm not saying Zion like if he played all year, he.
I'm not
win
saying
it.
he's not good.
Yeah, I'm saying he didn't play long enough. John Morant is just as good as Zion. It's two different positions, but John Morant is just as good as him.
Yeah.
It's just that Zion's more physically dominant, so he makes more splashy plays. Mm-hmm. John Morant has the same amount of talent as Zion has at a different position.
And can move his arms when he walks.
True. And he's not made fun of being overweight. So, listen. Yeah, so that would be my team. So, that was actually a pretty good idea, Matthew. So, I give you credit for that.
Wow. Look at
now, I would have said the Pacers if Oladipo was playing, but he's decided to sit out. Yeah.
Oh, and we completely forgot to mention Bam with the Heat.
Bam Adebayo, yep. Utah Jazz, can't sleep on my. I don't know how the chemistry is there with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, but
Rudy Gobert is going to get traded.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I think they're fine now. I think Donovan Mitchell came out and said they were fine. Rudy Gobert was just an idiot for doing that. And then Mike Conley. Mike Conley's got to play a little better. I thought he would be.
I just loved how he touched all those microphones and got it like 2 days later. I don't think it was the microphones.
He had it at that point.
Yeah,
They thought he was just like a cold though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think it was the microphones. I gave it to him. I bet.
Oh, he had it. He was sick, and they got tested. Dallas Mavericks. I don't want to say the Dallas Mavericks though, because
I wouldn't say the Dallas Mavericks.
I hate them so much. Anyway,
Doncic's gonna be good though. You can't argue that.
Doncic's going to be one of the best players. He's already one of the best players in the league, and he's going to be for a very, very long time.
Yeah, who is on the cover of? Oh yeah, Zion's on the cover of 2K. Why is it not Doncic?
No. It is Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard,
current gen.
Yeah, but for the future generation. Why is it not Doncic?
Doncic will get his. I feel like Dame deserves this. Dame
definitely deserves. Kobe obviously deserves it.
Kobe's getting. There's gonna be either a Legends edition, Mamba edition. Yeah.
But Kobe I think for the future, it shouldn't have been Zion. It's still only his first year, and he played 30 games.
It's the same reason Odell got the cover after he made the one-hand catch that year.
But Zion didn't make the greatest catch in NFL history, or the greatest dunk in NBA history. He didn't do that.
No, but it's just the hype. That's what. All right. That pretty much concludes this week on the Frontrunners podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all are safe. No. I hope you all are staying safe. We are coming out of this COVID thing. Long Island is currently in phase 4 as of today. So hopefully you all are, especially if you're in Florida, please don't be stupid like Florida was and actually be smart. And hopefully life will be back to normal soon. So hope you all are staying safe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Take care.